Hey friends, today I just want to do a quick review on the Squier Custom Vibe 50s Telecaster in butterscotch. This particular one was made in Indonesia. I believe they changed factories within the past couple of years. At any rate, this one's Indonesia and it's fantastic. And let me tell you why and how, and a couple of the bad things. So overall it's great. The specs: it's a pine body, maple neck. It's got a polyurethane finish on it. It's got these vintage style tuners. It's got the ashtray with the chrome saddles. And it's got two Fender designed single coil pickups, three-way selector switch, volume tone. Now, overall everything's fantastic. The body is fantastic. Yeah, it might be hard to tell, but the finish, the wood really comes through in that finish. It's immaculate. The neck feels really good. In terms of thickness, it does feel slightly smaller than my US Fender Strat. And after doing some measuring, I found out that yes, this is 40 millimeters at the nut and 50 millimeters at the 12th fret versus the Strat, which is 42 and 52. So it's not a lot, or it doesn't seem like it, but just the feel of it, much different. I find this one actually way more comfortable than the Strat. And the Strat's great, but this just feels a little more comfortable, shall we say, a little more easier to play. Now, I've been avoiding Telecasters and Strats my entire life of playing, whatever it was, 30 some odd years. But over the past couple of years, I did a 180. Now I only have a Strat, and I'm probably going to buy this one. So it's funny how life is. But there's something about a Tele. If you've never played one, pick one up, you'll know what I mean. Or if you do play one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I did go in and compare this because it's so cheap. It's only $500 Canadian for this particular one because it's a demo. So I'm probably going to buy it. And the reason is that I did go in and try the Player and the Player Plus, which are $1,000 and $1,500 respectively. And just playing them, I don't know, it just didn't feel that good. Quality-wise, a little bit better. Like things were rounded off, and the Player Plus had the cutaway and the noiseless pickups, which were nice features, but the neck, I don't know, it just didn't give me that vibe I was looking for. In fact, the neck felt a little more like playing the Strat, which is kind of defeating the purpose. I already have a Strat. I don't want to play another one that's just like it. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to buy this. And then just, of the things I don't like, the nut, I just need to smooth that off a little. It's a little sharp on the corners there. Tuners are fine. All the fretwork is great. There's no sharp edges here at all, which is fantastic. The ashtray here, bridge, does have a couple of sharp points, so I might smooth those off a little bit. And there's no shielding within the cavity or the back of the pickguard, which is kind of weird. So that's one thing I definitely do. And realistically, I'm probably going to upgrade the electronics, at least put in a 4-way switch, upgrade the controls a little bit better. That's about it. And then possibly look at getting noiseless pickups, but we'll see what happens. Because these sound so good, I kind of don't want to wreck the vibe. Right. And that's it. Otherwise, fantastic guitar. I would recommend it for anybody, whether you're starting out or you just need a second guitar, third guitar, 10th guitar, whatever. Whether you're, like I said, starting out or you're intermediate, even a pro. Like, it's a sweet deal. Really is. So let me give you a couple of tones and let you hear what it sounds like. So I'm starting off in the neck right now. Both pickups. I always default to the middle setting for some reason. It just sounds the best to me. I'll try something with a little more gain on it. Some of that hum, not so much in the middle. Let's try some lead. Again, hum. Alright, let's switch over some heavier tones. This by no means comes close to an actual humbucker, but it holds up pretty good, so let's check it out. So, bridge, both, neck. So there's just a few examples. Again, fantastic guitar. Like I said, I'm probably just going to buy it because the couple of upgrades I want to do to it are relatively inexpensive. I actually don't have to do anything to it, but I want to, or I should say I do need to at least shield protect it, which I can do for super cheap. And then I might look at, like I said, getting the 4-way selector switch, so I can have the next option to put the both pickups in a series configuration. So that would be pretty neat to hear that. And, you know, might upgrade the wiring, so that might help reduce some of the hum as well. So once I actually purchase this and do all those upgrades, I'll post another video and tell you what the difference is after that. So any questions, comment below, and be happy to respond. Alright, so quick follow-up. I was about to post this video, and then I just didn't get around to it, and then I ended up going back to the music store, checking out a couple more guitars. Despite what I said earlier with the Player Plus, I actually did go in and try the Player Plus Nashville, and I really liked that neck. And so if I were to play the normal Player Plus 2, I'd probably have the same experience after all. It was just I was so used to that Squier neck that it kind of twisted my perspective, I guess you could say, on what the neck actually felt like. But after not playing the Squier and then going in and playing the Player Plus, the neck actually felt really good. It felt more quality, actually, much like my US Strat style. Very close. And so, just set things straight, I do absolutely recommend the Squier Tele, because it's very inexpensive. You can use it right out of the box with no upgrades. It's just me, the more I was playing it, the more I realized the more I'd want to do to the upgrades. But then as I was parting it out and putting prices up, like when all is said and done, that $500 guitar all of a sudden creeped up to almost $1,000 because of the pickups and the electronics and new jacks, you know, all these things that just added up. And was it worth it for me? No. So I'm looking into different options. I actually am going to explore the Player Plus Nashville one, possibly, or just a normal Player Plus, or in fact I might go a different route and look at the Godin Stadium HT, which is actually a really phenomenal guitar, very well built. I actually have my son's Godin LG over there, the P91, and I love that. So I might go the Godin route, or Godin is the proper pronunciation. So whatever I end up with, I will post another video or review of that. So again, recommend it? Yes. Did I buy it? No. So with that, have an awesome day. Thanks.